Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Penno and I'm here for another Love and Light session just for you, Facebook Live. I'm doing this from Sydney, Australia, and it's currently 6 p.m. Daylight Savings Time. So wherever you are in the world, you're more than welcome to enjoy these lives. The rules are the basic rules. Treat everyone with respect. Any comment that is to do with advertising, any of those false psychics that jump on every now and again, those scams, will be blocked. And also no personal stuff or spooking your business or wares or what have you. This is a session that I give from my heart as guided from my assigned spirit team for free. It's for an hour. It's my seva or my contribution to help raise the vibration. And the sole purpose of these lives is spiritual education. Maybe, I'm not saying every time, but maybe towards the end, if I have finished passing on from my guides and there's space, then I do hopefully 3 mini readings, at least 3 mini readings. So it's so lovely to see you. Let's do some shout outs. Hi Jackie, how are you? Jackie Elizabeth, hi Sylvia Helen, hi Barbara Wiggins, hi Denise Crutchfield, hi Cynthia George, hi Veronica Potier, hi Sally Mae. You're beautiful too, Jackie Elizabeth. Hi Jax. So I'm really excited. I have no idea what the guide's going to get me to speak about this evening. So as I find out, you'll find out too. Well, I have a couple of announcements actually. So next week in Sydney, Australia, is Christmas Day, the 25th of December. And I will be doing a live, but in the morning, 10 a.m. Sydney time to 11 a.m. So that'll be a Christmas special. I have no idea what they're going to bring through, but it's going to be fun as usual. And also, because it's just around the corner, January, goodness me, on the 5th, I'm looking at my notes, on the 5th of January, I will be on the Central Coast, New South Wales, to do face-to-face readings from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the Psychic and Alternative Fair, and that's going to be held at the Mingara Recreational Club in Tumbiumbi. And I'll also be on stage at 11 a.m. doing a demonstration, so there you go. What else do we have? Oh yes, on the 22nd of January, I'm blessed to be for my 3rd time a guest on the Life Reawaken show. I'm looking forward to that. The last time I was there was about soul scrying, but this time is a completely new program, and I'm looking forward to that interview. It's going to be amazing. It's a secret, it's a surprise. And also, here's some news for those of you who are in Queensland. If you would like to see me for a face-to-face reading, I will for the first time be attending the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival in Brisbane, and that will be on the 13th of February. There you go, the day before Valentine's Day. Now let's have a look. Hi CK Keating, how are you darling? Hi Tiona Lee, what an unusual name, I love that. Hi Debbie Wybrow. Hello darlings. So, thank you guides. Okay. Before I get into the spiritual topic for this Facebook Live, this Love and Light with Spirit session, my guides are saying cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. So I'm going to bring through another cleansing technique from my guides. How have you been? How has your day been today or your evening? How has your week been so far? And it's Wednesday in Sydney, Australia, so happy hump day, as they say for a Wednesday. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts? What are your emotions? I don't know what you've been going through, but if you feel anything other than joyous, or you need a bit of reprieve, let's do some cleansing. Let's connect to our guides. I invite you now to close your wonderful eyes wherever you are in the world, even if you watch this a bit later on, or even when the live is finished. You can still watch this, as you can all the lives, and do, oh, I can feel the energy, and do the techniques that are provided here for you for free. Okay, thank you. See yourself in a beautiful, beautiful scene. Your favourite part of the world, even if you have never been there and it's something that you've always wanted to do. Go to a special place, whether it is in a mountain, the Himalayas, a beach in Hawaii, on a riverbank, somewhere in Europe, or in New Zealand, just any place that is peaceful. And I would like you to focus on that peaceful scene in front of you. See it as a picture, photograph. And imagine, our imagination, our energy is created through our imagination, through our thoughts. How powerful is that? So right now, allow yourself to let go of everything and imagine yourself stepping into that peaceful scene. It is immersive. So as you step into that scene, I'm in a pine forest in New Zealand. From my childhood, that is my memory. This is an example. So as I'm stepping into my scene, I'm imagining myself right in the middle of that forest, that pine forest. And I'm imagining myself looking at the pine cones on the forest floor, and I can smell the pine needles. And it's still and peaceful. No one else is around. So with this technique, no one else is there, just you and the most beautiful scene. And it has to be a peaceful scene, okay? So you've stepped into your beautiful picture, your photograph. Breathe in the energy and imagine wherever you are, there's a giant hand underneath you that's connected to a powerful beam. And as that hand comes up through the earth or through the water, wherever you are, or mountain, you are standing in the center of this giant hand that belongs to a powerful, powerful source of energy. Be that God, Buddha, Jesus, be that an eagle, a bear. What is the source of power that comes to you now? A source of power that you would go to when you are in need, if you need to pray and ask for help. Imagine that turning into an energy hand and feel the support. Allow your feet to feel the energy of that strength and that support. Grounding you, connecting you to this beautiful scene, the energy in the scene. And anything that doesn't serve you in a peaceful way, you now have permission to let it go, as if you are letting go of balloons filled with helium, and you're letting it go, letting them all go, and they fly up. and those balloons, those helium-filled balloons, filled with whatever it is that's not peaceful, you are making a decision to surrender all of that that is not peaceful to a higher source, to be healed and resolved. And feel as if they are weeds with roots that have been planted in your energy, even in your muscles. As you feel them release, you may feel the tension in your muscles just releasing as all of this energy is removed from you, completely removed. How do you feel? How good is that? How wonderful is that? It didn't take long. And if you still feel as if you're not in a peaceful state, guess what? It's okay. When you first start practicing these techniques, sometimes it takes a little longer than others. And that's okay too. But if you keep being consistent, they will work eventually, and you'll get to a point where it's instant, just like that. It used to take me ages because my mind, my thoughts will be going on. I wonder how the kids are. I wonder how my husband is. I wonder how my sister is, my mother, what have you. What am I going to cook for dinner tomorrow, tonight? You know, they call it monkey mind or whatever you call it. I call it having a busy mind. And that's me. That was me. So it would take me time to train myself to focus. And if you can train yourself to focus, albeit for these techniques, you'll find that it'll be easier for you to focus on everything else in life. Focus on being positive as well. How do you feel? Now let's take it a step further and let's ask for that powerful source that's supporting us to fill us with divine love. Why they advise divine love is because divine love is healing. It is cleansing. It is clearing. So let's breathe in a pink light. A beautiful pink. Any shade of pink, it doesn't matter. And why they advise pink is because pink holds the frequency, the vibrations of love. We're specifically asking for divine love, which is the highest source of love, the highest source of light, the most powerful vibration in existence. And it can melt away all that is not peaceful. So breathe that in, the pink light, and feel the pink light going in through your nose, and through your lungs, through your bloodstream. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, your organs, your muscles, your bones, your hair, your skin is filled with a beautiful, powerful pink light. And that energy flows into your aura, into your auric field, through your emotional body, calming your emotions, through your mental body, calming your thoughts, any concerns. You're choosing to let it go and have some peace, and you're surrendering any persistent thoughts that are non-peaceful to a higher source, the powers that be, to be healed and resolved. And you are letting it go and trusting. Roll your shoulders back, take another deep breath. How does that feel? How does that feel? Does that feel good? Give me some feedback. Hi, Simi Cartwright, how are you, gorgeous? Hi, Murray, how are you, son? Hello, baby. So, Sylvia, super cool. We'll write that down in my diary. Oh, awesome. They keep my guides, my spirit guides keep bringing through different techniques. I love how they do that. There are so many different ways to experience being grounded, clearing our energy, raising our vibration. Hi, Malama, how are you, darling? Jax, you feel peaceful. That's awesome. Hi, Joanne, oh dear. So those of you who used that technique just now, how are you feeling? How is that playing out in your thoughts, with your thoughts, your emotions, your physical body. The reason why I am asking you is it's going to bring your awareness to what you've just experienced, and why my guides are asking me to do this for you is so that you know the power of these simple techniques. They seem so simple, you think, well, I didn't have to sage myself, so how can it work? Well, I didn't have to wear crystals or sprays, or I didn't have to go to an energy healer, so how could that possibly work? It did, didn't it? There are so many different ways, and this is such a simple way. Sally Mae, wonderful and peaceful. My hands feel aglow with healing energy every time we do these techniques together. Woohoo! High five! Awesome. Barbara Wiggins, feels good to breathe in the energies. Great. Joanna, dear, I would love a reading. Okay, the reading will come later towards the end. I'm good. Cynthia, George, you feel lighter. Awesome. Hi, Karen McPhillips. How are you, darling? Sylvia Helen, really relax. Well, that's good. So that is also an empowering technique. Oh, it's an empowering technique as well. It's so important to be in your power. It's so important to have your energy clear so that you're more in control of your thoughts, of your emotions. That is so, so important, because it helps us make informed decisions clearly without being influenced by others. Okay, so this is where my guides are going. My guides would like to talk to you today, or ask me to share how energy can influence you. What are the energies that are influencing you now? I feel maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago they spoke about being placed under pressure with the expectations of Christmas table, buying a gift. As long as you buy something that is from your heart and buy something that you would love and like for the other person, or even if you don't buy anything at all, maybe you make something, but take those expectations away and make sure that your expectations, that your decisions, your thoughts and emotions are not influenced by others. And one way to do that is that simple technique. Go back. So with my technique, I chose the forest scene of my childhood. And I chose that scene because I love forests, I love pine trees. I just looking at pine cones make me happy. And whenever you're not sure, whenever you need to reset your energy, remember your scene and step into it. Breathe in the pink light, surrender and let go of anything that's not peaceful, let it go. And once you've been able to let that go, then ask yourself what you need to do for this situation, for that situation, for Christmas shopping or what have you. It doesn't matter what it is. When you do that simple technique, you are in control of your energy. And take it a step further, because we have guides for a reason, assigned spirit guides, our guardian angels. If you don't feel comfortable using those words, then who do you pray to? Almighty God, Jesus, Buddha, or whomever. Or if you are an atheist, then ask the universe, the energies of the universe, or your higher self. Ask those energies to guide you and step into that energy as if you're being hugged by it and say, okay, I have a decision to make or decisions to make. Can you please guide me? And go with the first impressions you receive, write them all down. You'll find that when you do this technique, before you do your clearing and go into your peaceful place for that, and go into your beautiful space wherever you stepped into today, and ask for your advice. Make your decisions in that place, clear of everyone else's energy, and see how you go. It's so much easier to make decisions then. All right, so now what are we going to do now? So that was a short one. My guide said not the readings yet, it's way too soon. They would like me to speak to you about okay. They would like me to speak to you about the importance of being grounded. There are so many different things that can cause a soul to come out of their body. When you're not grounded, you're not in your physical form solidly, in a solid way. The symptoms of not being grounded, first of all, the importance of being grounded. Number one, you're more in control of your energy. Number two, you're not as sensitive as you can be when you're out of your physical form, even slightly. When you're not in your physical form properly, what happens is your spirit, your wairua, which is really you, who you are, your body is just a glove, but your spirit seems to be more, it seems to shine out even more. And wherever your light is, wherever you're shining, imagine your energy is like an X-ray machine or an ultrasound machine, no, X-ray machine, but rather than seeing, you are sensing, you are feeling the energy wherever your beautiful light shines. But because you are not grounded, you are not aware of the sources of those energies, and it's so, so important to ground. The other thing that happens when you're not grounded is you can be flighty, flip from one project to the other. I'm here, I'm there, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. And the other thing that happens when you're not grounded is it can be very difficult for you to make a decision. A decision as simple as what to have for dinner or lunch, what to wear. Shall I wear those earrings? Shall I wear those shoes? Oh, maybe I should wear those ones. There's a difference. You know when you're grounded, it's so much easier. The other thing too, there are many things that can cause you to become ungrounded. One thing is, the first thing that they're showing you is stress. When you're under duress, if you're in deep grief, or you suddenly find that you have to find accommodation and you're panicking, or a new job, your car breaks down and you need a vehicle to get from A to B because you live a long way from your work and there's no public transport there, you get what they're trying to get me to explain for you. These things can cause you to become ungrounded because you're stressed, you're shocked. The second thing that can cause you to be ungrounded is anger. When you get very angry, when you, how can I say it? Write down anger. Okay, guides. Anger. Oh, put it in a pink bubble. Because words create energy. Okay, so where are we, guys? Thank you. So we're talking about anger when you get really I mean, everyone gets a bit annoyed now and again. That's just normal. We process and we have a right to express our emotions. But if you get so angry, it's like, and it's one little thing. It could be someone left a spoon in the sink and you overreact. You really go crazy. It's too much. You're overreactive. There's a reason for that, which we will address in this live, which I had no idea of, but now I'm just finding out the same way you are. That can cause you to be ungrounded. Also, okay, getting drunk, not being in control. Can you see the pattern? If I'm angry, I'm not in control of my energy. If I'm drunk, really drunk, there's no way I'm in control of my energy, or stoned, using drugs to get high. And it doesn't matter what drug that is. Now, when it causes you to be ungrounded, it weakens the energy in your auric field. It creates, I have, as an energy healing facilitator over the years, seen auras that have been, because I see, auras that are a solid aura is a solid aura. The energy of the aura is like an opaque crystal. It is thick, like a thick cloud, not transparent. When it's really solid, when it's nice, the colours are bright. They're so bright. And I can always tell when someone's been very, very stressed, and there's a different energy. I hear energy as well, or it has a particular frequency, and also smell. I know I smell energy as well. If the weakness in the aura is caused by drugs and alcohol. And the thing is, when your aura is weak that way, it's easier for you to experience the energies in an environment. And the other thing too is when the aura rips, you can actually have holes in your aura. Did you know that? When you have holes in the aura, well, you're even more vulnerable to the energies in an environment and in another person, I'll put it that way. It'd be nice if the energy was always peaceful. Wouldn't that be lovely? But not yet. Anyway, so how do we, let's just say you've been on a bender, or you've had, drugs, or you've been very, very angry for some reason, or you're in deep grief, and you're holding on to those low vibrational emotions, which are exactly what they are, the opposite of being peaceful. They are lower vibrational energies. Why? They lower your energy. They change your frequency. They dim your light. Whereas all emotions that make you feel joyful, that make you feel happy and peaceful, are higher vibrational energies, high vibrational emotions. Why? They make your light shine so bright. They make your frequency a lot higher. Your frequency will vibrate at a much higher frequency. Great Spirit, Divine Mother, Father God, the Ascended Masters, the angels, their energy frequency is so different to ours. Their frequency vibrates at an incredibly high vibration. That is why when you do readings, whether you work as a psychic, energy healer, spirit intuitive medium as I do, we need to keep our vibration as high as we possibly can. It becomes a way of life, a way of being, because we want to be the very best that we can be, so that we can do our work the right way, so that we have solid connection with our guides. And Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes practice, and it's a lifelong journey, because that's what we want to be like. And whether you're dabbling at home or doing it professionally, and it's very important, even if you don't do any light work, it's very important to be in control of your energy and make sure you take care of your energy. Whenever you're not feeling peaceful, it's so important to do these simple techniques that I've been sharing with you. It protects you as well. It protects you from feeling other energies, other spirits, other people, unless they are beings of light, unless they are people who hold a high vibration. Because it's just like cutting your finger. You don't want to cut your finger. It hurts. And vibrationally, emotionally and mentally, we're on our own journey. So we do everything that we can to ensure that we don't feel hurt. we do everything we can to have more peace in our life. And therefore, can you understand how doing these small practices to keep your energy as clear as you can and as peaceful as you can will benefit you? It does. Okay, so what do you do if you take drugs, or if you get drunk, or if you get very, very angry? It doesn't mean, oh my goodness, it's doom and gloom for me, it's the end of the world. If you do this, before you do, then you need to ask your guardian angels, your spirit guides, to help you. You need to ask them to protect you, to protect your energy, so that you're not picking up energies that are negative from anywhere else. When you finish or whatever the next day, then you need to work on strengthening your energy, your light. Ask your guides to reset your energy, to protect, reset, to cleanse, clear and heal your energy according to your every need. And then you need to focus on high vibrational practices such as listening to positive affirmations, positive music, meditate. And this is something, if you do, you are the one that will benefit from it, not me. It will help you. Now, I want to talk about anger. So that was just a quick thing. Let's talk about anger. Hands up, and I can't see you, but hands up, honestly, if you know that your anger is a problem. Don't make any excuses and say, oh, well, I have a right to be angry. Yeah, you do. You have a right to express yourself and be upset. But I'm not talking about little things that push your buttons now and again. I'm talking about being your reaction to something, is, you can see, is so obvious, it differs from others. So if and don't make an excuse, well, it's my star sign or my chart or what have you. We've all had those charts and star signs in different lives. You're on a journey as a soul. You are a culmination of every lifetime you've ever experienced. And where we are now in this time, we have all been here many times. Okay, so let's get back to this. Oh, okay, thanks, guys. There's a reason why someone will overreact. Now they're adding not just anger, they're also adding, if you're very emotional and cry very easily, super sensitive if you're oversensitive. You have to start tracing it back. It's not what happens usually, 99.9% of the time. When you overreact, it has nothing whatsoever to do with why you are upset in that moment. But what it is about is somewhere in this life, something really major has happened and your needs were not addressed. Whatever happened was not addressed. I'll give you an example. What example are they going to use today? Thank you. Here we go. Perfect example. For example, if I'm a child and I have narcissistic parents or stepmother, that, not for me though, it didn't happen to me. But let's just say I have a narcissistic mother who said, oh, you're such a good girl, I'm going to buy you this, I'm going to get you this. Tomorrow I'm going to give the gift. And then tomorrow comes. And then all of a sudden she changes her mind just like that and says, you're a naughty, bad girl. No one wants you. I'm not giving you a gift. You don't deserve it. Just change like that. What will happen is that child, or it could happen to you in a relationship as an adult as well, but what happens is, as that child, you will learn that whenever you get your hopes up, the end result is you are punished. You're told you're bad, you don't deserve it. You get your hopes up, you expect something, a reward, and you desperately want that love and that pat on the back. But then when the time comes, that day comes when you're meant to receive your reward, and you're punished instead. Fast forward many years from then, you are an adult, and every time you have a disappointment, you have lots of wonderful experiences, expectations, this is going to happen, and you get it. But every now and again, when you don't receive what you want, there goes that temper. You will explode like the biggest volcano that ever exists. Emotionally, you're so enraged, you're so angry. And it could be some little things such as your husband's too tired to take you and the children out for a picnic on Sunday as he promised, because he just suddenly feels so exhausted, he has a heavy workload, and he says, please, can we stay home instead? I'll make it up for you when I'm not feeling so exhausted. You say, okay, but inside you're either incredibly enraged, or it can go the opposite way. You can actually be so emotional, burst into tears as if someone's done the most horrible and cruelest thing to you in the world. If you fall in that category, you're not mad, you're not crazy. You need healing. And what you need to do moving forward, this can help you. If this technique they're going to share with you, sorry, someone just tried to call me. Can't you see I'm doing a live on Facebook? No, just joking. So anyway, moving forward, my guides would like me to pass on a technique that I have to share with you to help you overcome being oversensitive or enraged when you have a minor disappointment in life that causes you to be reactive, because it's come from experiences you've had in the past. And anger masks pain. Okay, so this may not work for you. If it doesn't work for you, then you need to go and see someone that's like a hypnotherapist, NLP, NET practitioner, kinesiologist. There are so many different practitioners, an energy healer, past life regressionist. There are so many different techniques that have helped so many people who are extremely sensitive, or in the way they react, either getting very angry or getting very sad for tiny little things. And if you're going through this, darling, I'm so sorry. I used to be like that. Used to. And now I'm free. So here we go. Here's the technique. If this doesn't work for you, then please, you deserve to live as peacefully as you can and as joyously as you can, being empowered and free from the pain from the past. So if this does not work, please sit with your guides, go into your peaceful scene. Remember we did it earlier on, this new quick cleansing, clearing technique. Mine is the pine forest. I loved it there, and when I go into that forest, I'll do my technique. So you go into your place right now that we did earlier on, the perfect scene, no one else is there, just you. Mine is a beautiful forest. Take a deep breath and smell the surroundings. Can you smell the ocean? Can you smell pine trees as I can smell in mine? I'm imagining it. All right. Now I'd like you to see a mirror in front of you. Imagine it. And as you imagine seeing a full-length reflection of you in a full-length mirror, I would like you to see your strength, your magnificence, how wonderful you are. Don't you dare criticize yourself when you're doing this exercise. You have to be positive. See the wrinkles, if you have wrinkles like me. I do this. Look at your wrinkles and love them and see them as lines of wisdom. Any grey hair? Look at that. beautiful, I'm beautiful, or I'm handsome the way I am. Start paying yourself compliments. If you have a big belly and that makes you unhappy, don't look at it as a big belly, or do not look at it as if there's something wrong with your belly. Just say, wow, I have a belly. It's healthy. I'm blessed. I can move. I can stretch. I can use my hands to keep myself clean, to feed myself, to work, to walk, to write, to sing, to express myself. Focus on your blessings. Focus on how amazing you are. This is what Spirit's saying, the guides are saying. Wherever your special place is, and you're looking at that mirror that they have brought to you, gather all that energy, all that wonderfulness that is you. And as you imagine yourself looking in the mirror, I would like you to imagine the mirror going backwards. And as it goes back, a tunnel opening up. See yourself 5 years backward, past. So I'm 61, I'll see myself at, this is an example, 56. So I'm looking, see myself going back 56 years. Now 46 years, 10 years back. And so on until you're 20, 15, 10, 5. Going back to year 1 now, 1 year old. And going back even further, 6 months, 1 month old. Now you're going all the way back in the womb, but you are standing where you are now, in front of that mirror that's opened backwards. And now light is shining. You are sending that light. You empowered, wonderful, powerful being. I would like you to send love all the way back into the mirror and see it shine backwards through every age, all the way through. It's energy we're using, so it can happen just like that. Like a spotlight, but shining outwards. All the way back into the womb. And you are sending love, empowerment, gratitude for who you are as a person, strength, courage, and give those emotions, those traits, colours. So let's just say courage is white. There's like a pole, like a rod, laser beam going all the way back. And love is pink. Wisdom can be silver or purple. It's important while you're doing this that you check from time to time through your reflection and love who you see in the mirror. You're someone who has been through things that have been difficult, and yet you are still here. Now I'd like you to see all of your experiences as light codes, as lessons, as programs that have taught you how to be a better person. However anyone has treated you in a non-loving way, no matter what that was, has imprinted upon you in such a significant way that sometimes you recognize it in others. It has taught you how to be more loving and more patient and kinder, more understanding, less judgmental. When you recognize or see someone who has been through what you have been through. And I'd like you now to imagine whatever those emotional, mental scars have been, I'd like you to see them as beautiful shining lights deep within you that is growing your own light, because it has taught you how to be more beautiful as a soul. And you may use, as many souls do, those experiences in your next life, as you may, if you are someone that has had a lot of emotional abuse in this life. Sometimes we choose to experience these particular experiences because we carry them as a soul into our next life. And if you have a look at child prodigies, or you have a look at a lot of people, you may know some of them who from a very young age they already knew what they wanted to be when they grew up, or what they wanted to do, how they wanted to make a difference in the world. And that's because something happened to them in a previous life or previous lives that made such an impression upon them as a soul. And those programs, those memories and codes that they carried within them will then help them make the decision that they need to, so that they can fulfill their soul purpose. It can be quite complex. There's just so much more than just experience something, and there's always a higher reason, a higher purpose. Thank you, God. And how many times have you heard of someone coming to you, or you randomly, no such thing as randomly, meet a person, they share their story, you share theirs, and then you find out that you saved their life just by sharing your experiences, or you gave them the strength to carry on, and in that happening, they've helped many others. Or they take your story and they share it with someone who needs it to help them continue on their journey. Now, you're sending the light through, and I want you to tell yourself, all of yourselves from where you are, going all the way back in that mirror, how amazing you are, how proud you are of yourself, how strong you are, how magnificent you are. Tell yourself all the wonderful things that you can imagine: a perfect mother, father, grandparents, friend, all the wonderful words that they will tell you to start your day each day. Speak those words to you now. And this is recorded, so you can either screen record this. I think you can screen record it and write it down. So it's something that you can do for you to help you through getting over being oversensitive, crying at the drop of the hat over any little thing, or overreacting with anger, being overreactive. And if this doesn't help you, then please go and see someone that can help you, because it could be you could need a bit of extra boost. And every day be kind, and remember that you are a work in progress. Rome wasn't built in a day. So there you go. You can give me some feedback if you want. It's up to you, darlings. My hands feel, okay, I've read this. All right, darlings, now I'm opening up to spiritual questions. Oh, Sally May, I used to be, it's moving too quickly for me now. Where is it? I used to be very triggered in my youth, but I've done so much work to ground and redirect myself back to love. Very good. I always find life is filled with more blessings when I release and surrender. Very good. Thank you. Hi, Hope. How are you, darling? Hi, Joanne. How are you? All right, darlings. I invite you now to send your spiritual questions so that I can connect with my guides for you and ask them. And the questions can be anything, any subject, anything to do with spirituality. That'd be good. Or you can ask for mini reading. Remember, they are mini readings. And for that reason, if you can, please don't ask for a general reading, because a general reading covers everything. Ask for something in particular. That would be really good. Okay. If I don't get any questions, I don't see any, then I may have to just keep going and passing on from my guides. Okay, remember, please be specific. So if you want me to tune in about a job or person or about what have you, I do upset about the past and do my best to forgive and release those who've hurt me and have been cruel to me. Jax, listen, darling, just on that, my guides would like to pass something on for you, actually. When you find that you can't forgive the past, there's a big thing about you have to forgive to heal. Everybody is different, and it depends on what you've experienced. No one's walked in your shoes. So just some gentle advice for you, darling, is if you can surrender what you cannot forgive and let go of to your guides, and put the focus more on you being healed and having that peace, so that when you look back into the past, there's no pain. Just an acknowledgement that that happened, but look at me now. When you can look back and it doesn't hurt you, then you know you've healed. Focus more on receiving the divine love and healing instead. And rose quartz is I believe in the power of crystals and how healing they are and how they can help us heal as well. Rose quartz, preferably a raw piece, a rough piece of raw quartz. Rose quartz is a beautiful healing crystal for you, and have it near your bedside table, because that will really help you. Hi, Shah. Okay, I have a spiritual question. Okay, this is Kat. Hi, Kat. Do I have any past lives, and what were they? Well, I can sit here for hours and hours describing your past lives. Yes, darling, you have. Let me have a look. Let's see if I'm asking my guides to bring one through in particular for you. Oh my goodness me. Wow. They show me two, but I'll focus. I see you as a soldier in a past life. I feel this fight or flight energy rushing, always rushing. And the second one they're showing me is I see another life where you're near a river, just on the bank, just looking in the river, trying your best to be peaceful. How it's influenced you in this life is you're learning how to march to the beat of your own drum. You're here to learn how to not be in fight or flight mode, you have an aversion to, at times, rules and regulations, authorities, strong authoritative figures. There's strong energies as well, personalities from people, because by nature you have always been a very gentle soul, and you were forced into that position, being a soldier in that life. You did not have a choice, even though it went against your nature. And so you're here now to also understand that you are safe and that you can live your life as joyously and as peacefully as you can. And you're also here to learn that rules are okay and that you can make your own rules as well. You don't have to do things you don't want to. You're here to be free. You're such a beautiful light, actually. So I'll leave that with you. God bless you. Jax, hello. I would love insight on what next steps to take in my life for moving and career. So that's 2 different questions, darling. I'll pick one and see which ones that the guides are guiding me to. Oh, with career, first thing they play me is I still haven't found what I'm looking for with you. It's really important that they give me a vision of a paper and a pen, a biro. Be very clear regarding what you want to have in your life, what you want for you. Start asking questions around your career. Why do you want that particular job? And you'll find that it will take you to different steps. For example, if it is you want that career because you have a humanitarian nature. I feel your energy. You're the type of person who feels joy from helping others. When you see other people smiling because you've helped them smile, that feeds you. So whatever it is, wherever you'll be in your, whatever vocation you choose, there will be, you'll always be in service in some way, helping others. Whether it's a gentle, kind word or a smile, listen to other people's problems. But let's get back into that. The guides are saying don't settle for something because it's, I have to put up with it, that's all I have. Start having a look at what you want in your life. Start looking at manifesting techniques. Be very clear regarding how you want to live your life, what you want to enjoy in your life. And let go of the constraints around, well, this is my lot in life, or I have no choice. The thing is, you do have a choice, and it starts with having a very strong knowing regarding how you want to live your life, how you want to be. Do you want your job? Do you want that particular job to pay more money because you want to buy a home so that you can help your children and yourself? Go further and you'll find that, and stamp it in. Say, I deserve this, I want this, I deserve this. If other people can suddenly have this, have these amazing jobs or these windfalls that just come out of the blue, if other people can experience this good luck, then I can have it too. And you can. It's just be very clear regarding what you want, how you want to live your life, what you want to have in your life, and also how, thank you guys, part of the program I'm writing, and also what you want in your life, how that will benefit people you love or even strangers. When you can be very clear on that, you'll find that your trajectory will change. It will be more on par and alignment with the energy that you're focusing on. So, okay, thank you. And doors will open, and part of the parcel of that is, it's really important, not just for you, but for anyone else listening, to do with manifesting and living a better existence, a better quality of life. You need to know that you deserve it, okay? So there are so many tools, positive affirmations. If you find it hard to shift things, then go and see someone that can help you, an energy healing practitioner, until you know you deserve what you want. There'll always be blocks in the way. So those are things that you need to work on, and I know you'll achieve it. I just feel it because you're amazing. Hi Francis, how are you? Okay. Barbara, meditation does help. Yes. Amy. Hi Amy. Thank you, Susan, for your words. Oh, yeah. Oh, Debbie, I have a banking issue I'm trying to resolve ASAP. Can you shed any advice for me with regards to solving this, please? Debbie, I don't feel drawn to your question. I'm sorry, I have to be honest. My guides will tell me. Any messages for me from Spirit, especially about love? Sally May, let me have a look. Hello, gorgeous light. With the energy around relationships, I feel shifts, changes with you. Thank you. My spirit guides tell me that you've been a work in progress when it comes to standing in your power and loving the person that you see in the mirror. Confirmation there. God on you. You go, girl. And as you continue to focus on yourself and feeling empowered and honouring the beautiful soul that you are, naturally, and you've noticed that things in life are shifting, albeit gradually. They're shifting because when you, however you perceive yourself and whatever you believe about yourself, that is what you draw in others. And two things happen. Those who do not match that vibration, they are separated from you and go their separate ways, or they change. And so I see your energy going up, up, up even more when it comes to you're actively working on loving the beautiful face in the mirror. I'm so proud of you. And I'm also seeing it's been affecting and influencing in a positive way, rather, your spiritual abilities. So your intuition is growing, is increasing. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay. Jax, didn't I read for you? I think I did. I'm not quite sure. Barbara Wiggins, this is for you, wanting to reach out to my spirit guides. Are you feeling my energy, Susan? You're so adorable. Well, I will now, because now I'm going to tune in for you. Thank you, guides. Oh my goodness me. I don't want to do mediumship here. I'm an evidential mediumship, and those who know me, when I've done mediumship readings for them one-on-one, or when you see me doing platform as spiritualist churches or at the psychic fair, you know my work. So I'm reluctant to do it here because I like to have that validation, that instant validation when I connect for a person. But I do feel a male in spirit, a love, if he feels like a husband energy. This man is so determined to come through. I just see him. Thank you. No. Wait, because I need that validation instantly. So I'm going to flip that over now and turn the page. Your guides are saying to trust your intuition and trust what you receive, because you're a very intuitive lady. You feel energy. Your clear cognizance, or your clear knowing, is very, very strong. That's one of the spiritual tools that you have that works absolutely wonderfully for you. That's fantastic. Start going into meditation. You have a big thing about angels as well, I see with you. Start going into meditation and sit in meditation with the intention of connecting with your assigned spirit guides. Ask them to place a ball of light around you that is protective. Ask them to set your energy so that it's clear of any influences, and then ask your assigned spirit guides to bring into that ball of light that they've placed around you the person or persons that are in spirit who you would like to connect with. And be aware of all of your senses. They tell me that you're pretty switched on. Be aware of all of your senses, your knowing, your emotions, whether you can smell their favourite aftershave or perfume or what have you. Keep practicing that. If you keep practicing that, you'll start receiving very clear messages from your loved ones, and you're knowing, 100% that that's them. You've done this before in a past life, but different things that you've been taught and accepted when you were very young created a bit of a blockage or uncertainty, and when it comes to connecting. But consciously you do know that it is safe and it is okay, because this is something you embrace. You've done mediumship in a past life, so it shouldn't be difficult for you to do it. You can take classes too if you feel more comfortable doing that. When you finish connecting with your loved one, practicing, then you thank your guides. Your loved ones are always there anyway, but when you consciously choose to connect with them, it's as if you open a very special door for them to come in even closer. Then when you finish, thank your guides, ask them to ground your energy, ask them to put a beautiful seal of light around you to keep all that beautiful energy in, because whenever we connect with our guides and our loved ones in spirit, it raises our vibration because their energy is much higher than ours. So let me know how you go. I'm so excited, and I'm surprised that they brought that in actually. I was only meant to do 3 mini readings, and here I go. Oh, Amy, do you have a short message for me? I feel like things are shifting for the better. Amy Joy, this is for you. Thank you, guys. What on earth is that song? Sometimes I feel like a something child. What is it? Sometimes I feel like a motherless child or fatherless child. So the feeling that I'm getting for you, it's almost as if I've been feeling unsupported. I've been feeling on my own. I've been feeling as if I'm misunderstood. Sometimes it's important for us to acknowledge and be aware that the people we look up to for nurturing, support, to feel that love from, sometimes they need healing, and as a result, they may not be able to give us what we need so that we feel loved. And it's important for you or someone around you to acknowledge this and be aware of this, and also to know that it hasn't taken away your light or your magnificence in any way. And sometimes we need to be the perfect grandparents, parents, husband, siblings for ourselves. We can't get the love and validation that feeds us and make us feel amazing from an external source. It has to come within, has to come from within. It comes from knowing that we are amazing, we are capable, we are wonderful, that acknowledging that any experience that has hurt us has not broken us, and that we deserve. You need to work a little bit more on, you're amazing, you have so many wonderful things happening for you. It is just out of this world what I see happening for you and how you are. You're such a beautiful, kind light. I see you standing in your power. I see you starting to acknowledge, Amy, I see you starting to acknowledge your worth. You're working on that and you're getting better and stronger at that. I see you making decisions that are right for you and not being influenced by other people. And that's really important. It's very important that you do not feel obligated to do things that go against your journey, your responsibilities, your joys. And sometimes you're yes person. You're the type of person who has always found it difficult to say no. You're the type of person who has always, most of your life, felt obligated to always say yes, to do the right thing. And where you are now, I see, gosh, is that Sai Baba? I'm just going to say it. I see Satya Sai Baba, the form of Satya Sai Baba, with his big hair, wearing his beautiful orange robe. And I can hear him, literally hear him in his voice saying, your journey's changing because now you have to honor what you came here to do. And for that reason, there will be, you will have to politely decline other obligations that have been placed on you so that you can fulfill your journey. And it's very, very important that you start practicing saying no and feeling comfortable. Earlier on, they brought through a technique about going into your beautiful, peaceful, see a beautiful, peaceful scene, one that is your favorite scene in the whole world, but only you are allowed in that scene. Remember, you step into it, you breathe what that environment is like, smell the smells, feel it. Just really feel it and love this peaceful place. Ask them to clear your energy. From now on, this is really important for the next 5 months because there's a lot of change coming up. And from now on, if anybody asks you to do something, you're being asked to go into that scene, clear, reset your energy, call your guides in, ask them to help you make the decision that's right for you according to your journey. And sometimes you will have to say no. I see that, but it's important because there's a big change coming, and that change is going to bring you incredible successes and incredible freedom and joy and healing as well, and peace and love, lots of love. So I'll leave that with you. God bless you. And also, by the way, did you know that your father, your birth father, your father pops in and out and plays with the dog? And sometimes when your dog will look up and no one's there, and sometimes will twirl around, look, twirl around, look, twirl around and then look, he's inviting someone in spirit to play, and often that's your dad that's come through for you. So how lovely is that? So I'll leave that with you. God bless you. Now, what are my guides telling me? My guides are telling me to send you all love. So if you didn't get, if I was not guided to you this live to answer a question for you, to tune in for you, then I hope you're able to watch this back and receive some type of healing or guidance for yourself, because that's how it works. You can take a little bit of this and a little bit of that from everyone else's personal messages. I hope you are able to utilize the very simple technique to reset and cleanse and ground your energy. And I also hope that you know how wonderful you are, how supported you are by your loved ones in spirit. You have guides assigned to you who are so powerful. Don't forget to ask them for anything you need and be open to their guidance as well. So I'll see you Christmas Day on the 25th of September at 10 a.m. in the morning for the next Love and Light with Spirit Live on Facebook. Until then, God bless you, and